Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Jai Gobind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Jai Gobind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Welcome to the Channel for Grace. Jai Gobind will be live shortly. Book a tarot or astrology reading on our website, channelforgrace.guru, and check out our latest programs and classes. Please give us a share and a like, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast. Hey, everybody, what's going on? It's good to be back. My name is Jai Gobind, and this is your Channel for Grace. Thank you guys so much for being here live, and thank you to those of you that are watching the replay. It really does feel good to be back home at the studio. We just went on this really awesome, amazing trip to Sedona. We went through California to Sedona. It was amazing. It was so beautiful. If you don't follow me on Instagram, make sure you follow me on Instagram, because that's where I post all the pictures that I take. And Dawn and I literally go around and do photo shoots. So it's really, really fun. I'm so excited to be going there. I think the official probably move date is going to be sometime in January, but it does feel good to be back here. I got some really cool stuff while I was out, which I was showing. I showed you guys some of the stuff I got on Instagram, but I found this really cool pendulum that it made in Tanzania, I believe. Kind of hard to see on the screen here, but it's super epic, and it can be worn as a pendant. Really awesome. And then I also got this amazing ankh. I found myself a big fat ankh, and I'm also going to be literally like hanging this. I'm gonna make a necklace out of it. But right now it's sitting on the cards, charging up the new cards that I got, which are, I got some new astrology cards, and here they are. And then I also got a new tarot deck, which is really cool, which is called the Vice Versa deck, which has a lot of beautiful, beautiful images. So right now that ankh is going to sit on those cards. So let's see who's actually in the chat right now. Hello, Melanie. How's it going? Hello, Warrior of Light. Belinda. Anslin. Did I say that right? And Dewey and Ellie are here. Wendy, how's it going? Thank you for moderating. Christina G, how are you? Dean, welcome. Yes, we already have a few people on the list, you guys. So thank you for getting on the list early. Hello, Julene. How's it going? And I was just using my pendulum to see what kind of reading is best for me. Oh, cool. Okay, awesome. Yes. So, hey, Dawn, how's it going? So we've got 4 people on the list. so far. So if you do want to get on the list for tonight, which what we're doing is mini readings, it's $25 sent to my PayPal. And you can choose from, I can do the cards, or I can look at your natal chart, or look at the transits, or look at the progressed chart. I can even do compatibility readings. And I can also do, what's the other one? Oh, I think I got them all. Tarot and Oracle, of course. But yeah, so that's what we do on Friday nights. And I haven't gone live. Wow, it's been 2 weeks since the last time I went live. Whoa, it does not feel like it's been that long. Isn't that crazy? But you know what? Something really amazing is happening this weekend and on Monday, and that is the first eclipse, which is a full moon lunar eclipse in Gemini, right? Aligned with the North Node, which is going to be amazing just because it's with the North Node. But the other thing that's really cool about this eclipse is that it's exactly conjunct Aldebaran, the star Aldebaran, and the sun will be which is one of the royal stars. There's only 4 royal stars. Aldebaran and Antares are 2 of those stars, and they're on an axis. They're opposed to each other. So on the other side of the spectrum, we'll have Antares. So Aldebaran is the eye of the bull, or the eye of Horus, right? The Egyptian eye of Horus, or it. And in the opposite end of the spectrum, you've got Antares, which is the heart of the scorpion. So 2 very different energies, but this eclipse is aligning with both of them. I'm going to be talking about the astrology for this eclipse on Sunday nights. So I go live at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, just across the board, most of my videos. And on Monday night, we're going to have the actual the full moon ceremony. And you know what's so crazy? I'm going to do something special for the astrology show on Sunday night. Yes, the Eye of Horus is opening. Exactly. Yeah, it's like the third eye, right? We think of like the third eye. So this is knowledge coming through, truth coming through this epic alignment of the stars. And on Sunday night, I am going to show you my natal chart because, and I can already feel it, like there's some wild activations going on already. The trip felt magical. Everything's kind of starting to move forward. We do have that Mars that has gone direct. And so everything's starting to go like, okay, fast. It's going to be quick, like boom. But also expect the unexpected, because the eclipses are going to, revolutionize things. They're going to bring up, like, it's almost like everybody's on their toes right now. Like, we got to just like stay, like you're on your toes because you don't know what's coming next. And that's kind of what the energy feels like right now. But I'm going to show you guys my chart on Sunday night, because this moon is going to be exactly conjunct my Venus and my prenatal solar eclipse, which is already in alignment with the star Aldebaran in my own chart, with my node, my north node, with my sun. So I'm talking about all my 12th house Gemini stuff. This moon is exactly aspecting. So I want to show you guys my chart to give you an example of the starseed markings in the charts. And which is a really great segue to talk about what I'm going to start offering on December 1st. Right now, I'm actually, if you weren't aware, I'm actually doing a sale for until November 30th for the holidays. And all the information is in the description of the video. You can just go to my website and access all of it. But I have my basic birth chart readings for half off. So normally they're 108 and right now they're 54. I have the Astro-Compatibility readings half off as well. And I have my bundle. So if you want to learn astrology, modules 1, 2, 3, and 4, which cover the fundamentals of astrology, the sun in astrology, the moon in astrology, and Mercury, the planet Mercury in astrology, I've made it into a bundle and taken, so there's a discount on it. So the whole bundle, all 4 modules are going to be, they are just 108 right now for all 4 modules. So that means it's only $27 a class, which is like super amazing if you want to dive into learning astrology. And the last thing is that is on sale this week until the 30th, that's Monday. So until the full moon is my Etsy shop. I make jewelry. I'm getting ready to make some really awesome stuff. So I have a pretty, an intense sale going on right now, which is 70% off. Basically everything on my jewelry store, which there's not that many things on there, but I've already sold out of the 2 tantric malas that I had on there, and I'm gonna be making some more stuff. So I'm kind of getting rid of the old inventory, but it's still amazing things on there. And the Zodiac necklaces, which are stamped necklaces that I hand make based off of your sun, moon, Venus, and rising. Those are 10% off. And then my moon goddess necklace is also 10% off. So that's everything that's on sale right now. And it's only on sale until Monday. So make sure you check that out. Plus, here's the cool thing. When you buy any of those things on sale, you get entered to win a free starseed reading, which is what I'm going to start offering on Tuesday. December 1st, you guys will be able to start signing up. And so showing you my chart on Sunday night, I'm going to give you an example, one of the things that I do to look for the starseed markings. And because my chart seems to be a really good example, apparently I have more than 12 starseed markings. And it's wild to me, but I've always felt that. And why I've been drawn to the starseed readings is probably because I have all those starseed markings in my chart. So it's kind of a really good example. So I'll be showing that to you guys. So I'm really, really excited to be able to offer those. So I know you guys have been waiting. I know Anselin says, woohoo, cannot wait. Belinda says you got it going. Yes, I do feel like I'm kind of really like it's something has definitely activated for sure for me. So let's go ahead and start the readings. Is Sparky here? Are you here, Sparky? Because you're actually first on the list. I haven't even really been looking at the comments. I also have an Ankh just like this, so special. I'm gonna wear this Ankh, like straight up wear the Ankh. No, not even kidding. Things are so intense lately. It's just a lot. It's a lot going on. I was just like, it's funny because I've noticed that my sensitivities are so strong that even just having like simple phone conversations with people, like really can throw things off if you are not like prepared for it. And it's not even, you're not even having like a negative conversation or anything like that. You can just sense other people's energies. Like my sensitivities are so strong right now. It's kind of wild. Hello, welcome in. So we have Sparky, and then we have Christina G, and then we have Anslin, and then we have Belinda. And that's who we have on the list so far for tonight. And the list is open. And I'm just going to double check. Oh, and then we have Julene, who just got on the list. So there's 5 people on the list. And I usually take 10 per night. So room for 5 more, you guys. 5 more readings. Aloha. Yeah, so while we're waiting for Sparky's question, by the way, Wendy is putting up there like the information of what you can choose from, and also what information you need to have ready for me in the chat when I call your name. So it helps to have all of your information like kind of ready to go, and so you can just copy and paste it and put it into the chat when I do call your name. I did want to pull a card for all of us that are here from my new astrology deck. So we're going to pull one card and see what the message is for all of us tonight while we wait for Sparky's question. I don't know if Sparky is actually in here. So Christina G, why don't you put up your question as well? And whether you want, obviously, tarot or astrology. Yay! I'm so happy. Yeah, okay. So the card that we got for all of us tonight is Pisces. The card of Pisces. So what this tells me is it's kind of like what I was just talking about, because Pisces is that it's a sensitive energy. It's ruled by Neptune. And so it's like an open field, right, of energy. It's like the subconscious mind. And I think I'm feeling like this card is coming out because that sensitivity. So there's two things about Pisces that is really beautiful. One of them is it can be really compassionate and loving. And the other one is that it can be a little too open or too exposed to, to everything. And so it's important. I think the message is for all of us to create that shield of protection around us, especially if you feel like you are someone who has that intense of negativity. So yes. Okay. So we're going to go with Christina G until Sparky comes to the chat. And hello, Louise. Yes. So Wendy can help you out on how to join. You basically send 25 to my PayPal. Okay. So we're going to start with Christina G, and there's 5 people, or I think 6 now people on the list, and I'm going to take 10 total for the night. So the question is, any changes for the better coming up for me in my career? Yes, definitely. Yeah, I saw that. Deepa. So you're on there. And there's the link to sign up if you would like to, Louise. Okay. Any changes for the better coming for me in career? All right. What is your when's your birthday? What's do you know what's your rising sign? If you know your rising sign, Christina G, that will help. But let's say a little prayer too while I wait for your answer. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, teachers, for being here with us tonight. I would like to ask help clearing the energy of the cards, as well as clearing my energy, so I can be that open channel for the wisdom, the messages to come through to everyone that is signing up for a mini reading tonight. Oh. Okay. Taurus. So what does Christina G need to know about her career coming up? Any messages that you have for her? Taurus rising. That means that you've got Aries in the 12th, Pisces in the 11th, and Aquarius, in your 10th house, if I am not mistaken, which is actually pretty epic because Jupiter and Saturn are going to be conjuncting in Aquarius at 0 degrees. So you have to look at your chart, what's kind of going on in your 10th house, if you know what energies are in your 10th house. And if you have any planets in the 10th house, that's going to bring some clarity too, because Saturn and Jupiter are going to be aspecting your 10th house of career. So that is some new opportunities coming for you. Okay, let's do one more. We just literally pulled the card of Uranus, which rules Aquarius. So I'm feeling like the universe is like, pay attention to that Saturn, Jupiter, and a stellium. Whoa, okay. So we get the card of Vesta. Vesta is an asteroid. I'm going to talk about them in a moment. We get the card of Virgo. We get the card of the planet Uranus. And we get the card of a stellium. So here's what I mean, it's so cool. These cards are so cool. I've been like waiting for these for so long. There's also like a holographic version that is coming, but it's been really super delayed because of all the lockdowns, because these cards come all the way from the UK. So, but I can't wait to get the holographic version of these cards. So Vesta is devotion. Vesta is the asteroid of devotion, service, but also kind of holds the sacred flame. So she's about creativity, that sacred fire, the eternal fire, right? That builds and creates and manifests. So you've got that, and then we got the Virgo energy, which is the virgin, which is purity, which is also of being of service. So I'm feeling like there's in some way, shape, or form this energy of creativity and somehow service to the world is what's coming for you. This is something that's kind of aligning for you right now. When the planet Uranus comes out, that expands that message, because Uranus rules the 11th house and the sign of Aquarius, which is all about the people, the community, friends, acquaintances, like also how you share your gifts with the world. And the energy of a stellium, which I also see like the moon represented here, which is the emotions, but the stellium brings more power. So in the near future, what I'm seeing for you is some kind of service. So some kind of service that you're going to be offering the world. There is going to be an activation. And the fact that we're getting this Uranus energy makes me think that if there's any planets in your 10th house, they're going to get blasted on December 21st of 2020. And then all of 2021, there's going to be a lot of Aquarius energy that comes through. There's a new moon in February that's just going to be an Aquarius stellium. So look, that day's coming up for me too. The February new moon, which is the Chinese New Year. So you can probably just look up when is the Chinese New Year of 2021, which is going to be the year of the ox, and you'll get that date, because I can't remember off the top of my head, but there is an intense stellium in Aquarius on that day. And so I'm feeling like that day is going to be really important for you too. There's activation, because if this is all in your 10th house, in your 10th house of career. That's a very clear messages coming through for you. But yeah, really powerful. I'm going to pull a card from this little oracle deck that has the fixed stars and the lunar mansions for you. And then we're going to move to Anslin. This was a great question, Christina. I love that. I love questions like that. All right, what came through? I'm going to butcher this name. Kadebolak, which is about reduction and devastation. It's the energy of Capricorn. This is one of the lunar mansions. And the message is, hi, Stacy, pay attention to your flaws, because in them you will discover your affinity with others. Pay attention to your flaws, because in them you will discover your affinity with others. And interestingly enough, I do want to say this, Capricorn rules the 10th house of career. And all of that, that Capricorn energy that's been aspecting your chart, it's actually been aspecting if you're a Taurus rising, it's aspecting your 9th house, which is spiritual activation or spiritual integration. And so new belief systems kind of coming through, letting go of old belief systems, new belief systems coming in. All right. Thank you, Christina. So next we have Anslin. And so while Anslin's putting up her question and her information into the chat, we are going to go check the PayPal to update our list. I need my water. Might have to go get my water. Okay, so we've got Shirley. So we've got Kathleen, Anslin, Belinda, Julene, Deepa, and Shirley on the list so far. And I'm going to take 10 total. So 3 more. I can take 3 more. You read me once, told me he was my soulmate. We got married June 5th. Epic! Did I? That's awesome. Congratulations. June 5th. You guys got married June 5th? I believe that was an eclipse. That was a full moon lunar eclipse in Sagittarius on that day. I got married during it was a full moon eclipse. I got married during a new moon total solar eclipse in Cancer, which is like fucking perfect. This Cancer is like home and family. I do these things and I don't even realize that I'm doing them. And then later on, it blows my mind how my intuition just like guided me to directly where I was like supposed to be, you know? So, we're waiting for Anslin's question at the moment. And after that, we've got, if Sparky, you're here. We skipped over you because I couldn't see you in the chat. So whenever you come in, Sparky, let me know so we can get to your question. And then we've got Belinda, Julene, Deepa, and Shirley after Anslin. And you can do, so there's a lot of different options. Like I just did like a oracle card reading. I mean, I really enjoy doing that reading. With these cards, so we can do tarot oracle, or I can do astrology. And then if you choose astrology, I do need your information. So that's going to be date of birth, time, location. I believe that's all I need. Do we know what happened to Anslin? Belinda, if you have your question ready, just go ahead and throw it up. My love. While we wait for Ans, this is so interesting. How there's 2 people that are like kind of MIA, even though they signed up. Okay. Got to go, just so you and had to let you know. Oh, well, thank you, Trina, and congratulations again. Beautiful news. So, Belinda, feel free to throw your question up or your information up so we can take a look at it. Gonna stand up for a second. There we go. Oh, maybe we're having a little delay. I don't think so, though. I don't think there's a delay. I think there's just some weird energy going on. So yeah, what I was saying earlier is that to make the process smoother, and so we're not like sitting here waiting for you, or waiting for people to put up their question, make sure you have your question ready so that when I call your name, you are ready to go. And you can just copy and paste it into the chat. So whether you're now or in a few names from now, just have your question and everything ready to go. But we basically have, hi there, welcome in. We have, here's who we haven't done. Sparky, and also Anslin, and then Belinda, Julene, Deepa, and Shirley. So there it is. Anslin, are you watching? Okay, she might be. Okay, she wants tarot reading. What's your question, Anslin? And then Belinda, you want a progress chart reading. Okay. Got it. So what's your question, Anslin? I need to I just posted something there for Anslin. You want me to just do a general reading? Thanks, Wendy, for moderating. Okay. Okay, am I on the right track with my healing, my work, and my vision? All right, I'm going to do the astrology cards again. So is Anslin on track with her healing, her work, and her vision? What does she need to know about this right now? Thank you. What does she need to know right now? Is she on track with her healing, her work, and her vision? Okay, you got, first of all, we got the square. The square. So that's an aspect in astrology, which, so here's what that card tells me. I think right now you're dealing with some challenges that you're having to resolve. But let's see what those challenges are about, or what else the cards want to tell us. Oh, and you also got the conjunction. Interesting. And the south node. Okay. Do you know where your south node is in? What sign? All right. What is the square and the conjunction here? What is squaring south node energy? Okay. All right. So there it is. Scorpio. Interesting. All right. And the 10th house. All right. So, okay. So let me show you the cards that we pulled for you. You've got the 90-degree square. You've got the conjunction. You've got the south node. You've got Scorpio. And you have the 10th house of career. So, the square is about challenges. So are you on track with your healing, your work, and your vision? The answer is yes. The answer is yes, just right away. I think it's really cool that we pulled the South Node card, because the South Node it's about healing. It's the healing journey that you're on. Hey, Sanders. It's the lessons that you're here to learn. It can be the gifts that you brought into this world with you, and the things that you're working out, the karmic cycles that keep repeating themselves. So the fact that the South Node is here, the fact that the card of Scorpio is here, and the fact that the card of the 10th house is here, these three things, they tell us a lot. And what they tell us is that the reason that you're feeling that there's some challenges going on right now is because you're discovering yourself at a very deep level. You might be experiencing some challenges in terms of there might be some conflict. There might be some power dynamics going on. There could be drama going on in your life, and the universe is kind of testing you right now. This feels like a test because it's moving you out of a karmic cycle and into a right towards the North Node, which is towards your destiny. So you're releasing the past. This is about what's happening right now for you is you're releasing things that have been in the past, and you're making space for something new. And then in the 10th house, that's the energy of career. It's also how you show up in the world. So you may be, the focus could be, see, if we read this as the South Node being in your 10th house in Scorpio, that would mean that technically the North Node being opposite that would be in the energy of the 4th house in Taurus, which means finding stability. And it has to do with your family and being able to nurture and nurturing yourself and nurturing other people. So this could either be that the progress that you're making is you're moving towards the 10th house, or you're moving towards the 4th house, which is the home. So whichever one kind of resonates more with you, go with that message. But the conjunction is there's you have to become one with what's happening right now. You have to let the energies merge together and guide you forward, because the conjunctions are the mergers. The conjunctions are the things that bring it all together, that kind of, they unite. It's a unity energy. It's also, it can be self-motivating to have a conjunction in a chart. Things merge together in a way that like feels like they get stronger. So you want to focus on the things, right? Deal with the challenges, but focus on the things that feel really good, and you'll kind of catapult yourself even further towards that vision. The answer is yes. You're moving towards vision and you're healing for sure. And this healing has to do with the axis of the 4th and the 10th house, which is home and career. And then also it's what you're letting go of is the drama of the past and moving forward. So to deal with the challenges is the key for you to release what does not serve you, like surrender to the change, surrender to the shift, and activate the things that inspire you more than anything else. I'm going to pull one more card from the other oracle deck, and you get the star Vega, which is on the Lyra constellation. And the message is, dance to the rhythm of your spirit, become one with the universe. And that's the symbol of the fixed star. So dance to the rhythm of your spirit, become one with the universe. That's a beautiful message. So thank you, Anslyn. I hope that resonated for you. So we're going to go to, if Sparky is here, we're going to do Sparky. And if Sparky's not here, we're going to go to Belinda. Yay, Melanie. That's awesome. The moon looks beautiful tonight. Ooh, I love it. Love it. So in the meantime, because I haven't seen Sparky, I'm just going to go ahead and do Belinda's reading. So let me get the iPad. And Belinda wants us to look at her progressed chart. So let's go new natal chart. Let's go with, thank you everybody for being here, May 28th of 63. It's 9:30 p.m. And this is Fort Defiance, Arizona. All right, let me make sure I got it right. May 28th, 63, 9:30 p.m. Forge of Defiance. Okay. All right, let me go back. Awesome. I love that, Anslin. All right, so we're doing Belinda's reading now. Let me add the progress chart here, and then I'm going to show it to you on the screen. Okay. Have we looked at your progress chart yet, Belinda? All right, time to share the screen. Where are we at? Here we go. This always takes the longest with this program, but I'm glad it works. All right. So here we are. Is there a specific question you want to ask Belinda about your chart? Man, there must just be some crazy kind of delay. Okay, no. All right, so let's look at it. So you were born, so your chart is in the middle, and in the outer chart is the progress chart. So you were born with, you had the sun in Gemini, your moon was in Leo. And that's really the most important thing. Hey, Sparky. That's really the most important thing that we are going to look at on a progress chart. So we have to see, so where is your sun now and where is your moon now? So the sun has progressed to the sign of Leo. So you, right now in your life, you're still a Gemini sun, but you might feel more like a sun in Leo. And that's transiting your 7th house of relationships. So this is going to affect, of course, your relationships, but it's been kind of transiting there for a while. So we'll kind of take that out. But that Leo energy feels like a queen, right? It's like you're desiring to kind of build your kingdom. You are also, tell me about the research with vets. What do you mean? Also with the sun in Leo, this is you're in a space right now that you want to really express yourself. You really want to shine bright, and you really want to shine your light out to the world, and you want to show everybody who you are. And you also want to be valued. Being valued is really important. You probably feel a lot of love coming through, a lot of love from your heart for people in your life, for everyone, and that you're really wanting to express that. And that's that beautiful Leo energy. And it is ruled by the sun. So your progressed sun right now is in its ruling sign of Leo, which is going to make it even stronger. Now, your moon is right now in Libra, and it's transiting your 9th house of spiritual integration. So you're going through some shifts, and the moon is in a sign for about 2.5 years. 2.5 years. So basically what this means is that so this is interesting because the moon just recently moved into Libra for you, which means that you have been intuitively feeling that there's some kind of shift happening, because I have been asked to help with research for healing veterans. Okay, so with the moon in Libra, what you are feeling right now is a desire to find balance and harmony in your lives. This is a Venus ruled energy. So there's the aspect of beauty and love and art that's going to want to come through you. Also, relationships is a big deal. So I'm going to point this out, that with the sun in your 7th house of relationships, which rules Libra, and your moon, your progressed moon in Libra, That's a lot of relationship energy there. So that's just a part of your life that's kind of being, it's being magnetized, or it's being, what's the better word, magnified. There's a lot going on in that area of your life. And with the moon in Libra right now, you're desiring balance. You are desiring connection with people. And so, you know, if you've been asked to help with research for healing veterans, when we look at, you're in a phase of, so the progress chart really gives you insight about yourself and where you're at. The transit chart will give you information as to more of like the predictive side of astrology. Well, this is also predictive, but this is more of like the way that you're experiencing yourself right now and how you're projecting out to other people, and then how they're responding to you based off of that energy. So that was the sun and the moon. But now when we look at what phase is your sun and moon in, you're right now, you're still, there's like a crescent, there's like a waxing crescent that is happening right now in your chart, in your progress chart, which means that you're building things. So this is definitely a time to grow things. This is definitely a time to build on what you love and the things that are important to you. So I would ask you to feel intuitively, is this going to build on your life? The other thing I actually want to look at real quick is this right here. And let's go back over here. So, but what you are going to be moving into, so this is going to be like, this is going to be a while where you're going to feel really connected and aligned with the energies of being valued, being of service, but also really focusing on relationships. So if it's helping to build for you, if it's creating that energy of building, and it's helping you to integrate spiritually in your life, I would say like that's a good thing. But you have to obviously intuitively decide if that feels like it is building for you. Does that make sense? I think that if the research is focused on people and relationships, I think you're going to like it. I think you're going to enjoy it. And I think it might give you some recognition. And you might feel, that might make you feel good. It might make you feel important, which is important for you right now with your sun in Leo. So that's what I would say. That's what I would say about your progress chart. Okay. So, Sparky, are you here? Are you here, officially here? So that was for Belinda. Is it, Wendy? What's happening? What's happening for you, Wendy? Yeah, it's weird because the messages that are coming in, okay, you're welcome, thank you, are just kind of strange the way people are coming in and out. So let me just go check PayPal real quick to update the list if I need to. So far, we've got Sparky, Julene, Deepa, and Shirley. Okay, perfect. Your question came through. So there's room for 3 more people. If you're wanting to get on the list, 3 more people. And then we're capping it. All right. So Sparky, I am going to use my new cards for your reading. Okay, awesome. Awesome. I love that, Belinda. Okay, good. All right. How does Libra feel about me currently? Divine guidance regarding connection, please. Okay. How does the Libra feel about me? Or about Sparky? How does the Libra feel about Sparky? What's going on over there on that side of the coin? You got the 5th house. It's delayed. Okay, weird. First quarter, moon. Okay. Let me just pull them all out and then I'll tell you what they say all together. What else does Sparky need to know about this connection? A trine. Okay, what else do we need to know about this? Okay. Cancer and Pisces. So here's the cards that we got. We got the 5th house. That's the house of creativity. It's also the house of romance. First quarter moon. Trine. And then the energy of Cancer and the energy of Pisces. Right away, okay, here's what I'm feeling. I think this person, how does he feel about you? I think he's definitely still in love with you. I think he's struggling with his emotions right now. I think that's what's going on. He's struggling with like his emotions. There's the first quarter moon is a tense energy. It's like it's a 90-degree angle, and so it's almost like you're either going to hit the wall if you go too fast, so you need to slow down and figure things out and then move forward. You can't just like go full speed ahead into a corner. You have to like turn the corner. So he's having to turn the corner. The 5th house is the house of romance, and that's why that tells me that like it feels like he still has feelings about you. And when I look at the card of the trine, which is a harmonious energy, what he's finding comfort in is his feelings. But the difficulty is he's trying to come to terms with it. It's like he doesn't quite know exactly how to handle it, but it does feel very good for him. So the Cancer and Pisces energy is the moon and Neptune. So there's a couple of things that this can mean. The moon, Cancer rules the moon. And so this is his emotions, pouring his emotions into it. Pisces is the other water sign that, unlike Scorpio, can be very idealistic. Pisces can put someone up on a pedestal and love them blindly. And so I think that's part of the struggle. It's like, it seems like he might be lost right now in so much emotion and so much coming through for him. And he's like struggling through it, but at the same time, he knows it feels good. He knows it makes him like happy, but there's some tension there that he's trying to make a decision about something right now. There are certain obstacles in his way, and he's going to have to take action. And so the minute he makes that decision on what that tension is that he needs to resolve to move into like the harmonious energy, I just lost track of what I was saying. But he's going to start moving forward. As soon as he makes that decision, there's going to be the momentum that starts moving forward. So I think right now, like I said, I think he still thinks about you. I think he is dealing with his emotions. And let's pull one more card from... It's a lot. I think it's a lot for him. And so he's like, whoa, it's a little bit intense. Okay, so you got the Star of Sirius, which is on the Canis Major, which is the big dog constellation in the sky. So the message is this: offer me direction and exhibit my intention. My head is full of dreams, my existence a fantasy. Whoa, that says a lot. That adds a lot to this reading. it's like he's lost in a fantasy right now, and he's trying to figure it out. He needs some direction, and he's trying to figure it out. So he has all these dreams. He has all these like emotions coming through, and they feel good because they're dreamy. But he might be lost in the illusion. He might be lost in an illusion. So that's what's coming through. Man, I really love these cards. Are you guys liking these cards? They're like really speaking to me. I love it. All right, thank you, Sparky. So we have Julene next. Julene. While Julene puts up her question, I'm going to go get my water real quick. I'll be right back. All right, so here we go. We're back. Okay. So, Julene, what is your question, my dear? Okay, transit reading. Okay. Deepa and Shirley are after Julene. So let me pull up your chart. Hang on a second. Yeah, there's some kind of weird delay going on for sure. For sure. And I see someone else, I think someone else got on the list as well. So 50. Okay, there's... Thank you guys so much for supporting me in this way. Okay. Put you over there. You have no idea how much this means to me. So we're going to... Pulling up your chart as we speak. Okay. Whoa, what's going on? Okay, new natal chart. Here we go. So this is for Julene. And we've got 6/4/65. And born at 5:44 a.m. And we've got Phoenix, Arizona. Okay. I have you on my TV and phone, not sure which is which. What do you mean? 6/4/65, 5:44 a.m. Okay. So, and we want to look at your transits, so we're going to throw those on top of your natal chart. Dude. I already see some starseed markings in your chart, Julie. My brain's going like, woo, woo, woo. Oh my God, that's funny. I'm going to have a blast with the starseed readings. It's going to be no joke. Wow. I can tell you right now, you got Jupiter on Aldebaran. Okay. Where the delay is. Okay. Yeah, okay. It's all good. So let's take a look at this. This moon, chica. This moon, just like me. Julene, we have some major, like, crazy connections. Holy crap. Do you have a specific question you want me to talk about? Because I'm about to go off about the moon. I'm about to go off about this eclipse. Dude, you're a 12th house Gemini too, Julene. That's... Okay, for all the 12th house Geminis out there, this moon is gonna, like, make you fly off this planet. Okay, perfect. So definitely watch on Sunday. Watch on Sunday night, you guys, because I'm going to be going over my chart. But here's what I see. Okay, right away I'm like, okay, Jupiter 9 degrees of Gemini. That is Aldebaran. Okay, your Sun is right there, your North Node is right there, and Mercury is right there. Yeah. So okay, so you're about to get blasted off this planet with this eclipse. Because the moon, the full moon lunar eclipse in Gemini is going to be it's going to be conjunct this 12th house. It's the same thing as me. The 12th house is getting like blasted, and this is and it's with the North Node. So this is destiny related. This is like you're this year you're going through a nodal return, and this moon is going to like open up your ability to like you're going to be channeling some amazing things. Like keep your third eye open. Like you're going to feel this intensely just like me. All the 12th house Geminis are going to feel this moon intensely because it's going to be in your 12th house. And that's the house of the divine. And that's the house of like the crown chakra. And the moon, I'm going to talk about it on Sunday, but the moon is going to be at, I believe, exactly 8 degrees of Gemini, aligned with the star Aldebaran, which is the third eye of Horus. So you have this epic starseed marking in your chart. I mean, you have Jupiter exactly on Aldebaran, and then you have, your Sun and your North Node exactly conjunct, which are very close to that energy. And this is a stellium, which means it all kind of, it plays into this aspect. So this is also where the constellation of Orion is. Dude, I'm like giving you a starseed reading. But what I mean is like, this is going to be a blast for you. So what's going to happen is this full moon is going to activate your 12th house, your psychic abilities, your destiny, your path. Yeah, right, Julene? Your path. It's like looking at my own chart. But you have Jupiter right there. So good luck. Like, good luck is coming in with this moon. Like, major activation. I can't even say, like, I could just go on and on about this. Like, I'm so excited about this chart right now. So that's the eclipse. When Saturn and Jupiter conjunct, they are going to activate your 9th house of spirit. So you've got the full moon lunar eclipse activating your 12th house of the divine and your psychic powers and all of that. You've got Saturn and Jupiter activating your 9th house of spiritual integration. It's so exciting. And then you've got the new moon solar eclipse in Sagittarius activating your 7th house of relationships. So that's where all the change is going to happen, and conjuncting your South Node. So 12th house of the divine, 9th house of spiritual integration, and relating to your relationships. There's a lot. Those are the 3 areas that are getting blasted in December for you. Oh, yeah, right? Well, please do. I'm not going to say no. But yeah, that's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. That's a lot. That's a lot going on for you. But everybody's experiencing it in just their own kind of way. But I am freaking so excited for you, because this is we're going to let's fly off the planet together. This moon is epic, you guys. It's beautiful. It's like Archangel Michael all over it. That's protection. That's truth. It's the sword of truth. It's the eye of Horus, right? I've been like, des. Okay. Thank you. So we've got Deepa next, and then Shirley. Yeah, I mean, like, I can't. What's coming up, you guys, it's just crazy. I can't wait to go over the astrology of the moon. Aw. I love that, Sparky. This moon, the full moon lunar eclipse on Monday that we're going to do, the full moon lunar eclipse ceremony, I'm like, it's going to be just, I don't know. You want me to do a transit reading for him? Yeah. If you like right now? Yeah. There's room. Okay. So, Deepa's question. You're a 12th house Gemini too? Get out! Woo! 12th house Gemini tribe! Okay. I realized this year that my calling is to serve through tarot readings and hopefully one day astrology too. I have yet to sell a reading. What do I need to be aware of to get this off the ground? Okay. You want me to do tarot? Or like my cards? Oh my God, it's hot. It's getting hot in here. These lights are burning me up. I am getting so hot. 12th house. Jeez. Okay, I gotta take this off. It's too goddamn hot. Where do I put this? Over there. Okay. Here we are. Hello. Okay. So, I realized this year that my calling is to serve through tarot readings and hopefully one day astrology too. I have yet to sell a reading. What do I need to be aware of to get this off the ground? All right, let's go. What's your rising sign? I'm doing great. How are you? What does Deepa need to know to get this off the ground? And then I'll say, Shirley, have your question ready. You're next after Deepa. What does Deepa need to know? I mean, yes. What does Deepa need to know to get this off the ground? Feeling a little bit of resistance with the shuffling, which means that I'm feeling your resistance to it. Or maybe it's your frustration with it. Well, welcome in, Cerise. I think you're definitely feeling a little frustrated at the whole situation. Aquarius, okay. December 21st is going to be an important day for you, for everybody, but for you. What did you say was your rising sign? Cancer. Cancer. That puts Gemini in your 12th, Taurus in your 11th, Aries in your 10th. Okay, so you're feeling that Mars energy. Look, we just pulled the Cancer card. So, but what you're feeling is that the Mars retrograde. So things are going to start moving forward, and I think you can feel that in terms of your career, because Mars is transiting your 10th house of career. Not a lot of time because the kids are at home. Well, so far you've got Aquarius and Cancer, and the Aquarius energy that's coming up is Saturn and Jupiter. On December 21st, on the winter solstice. 9th house of spiritual integration and knowledge. And then you get Pisces. Interesting. We're getting a lot of the signs. It's Uranus, the Moon, and Neptune. Okay, so I think you need to like sit down and like meditate about this, because I feel like you're receiving a lot of insight, you're receiving a lot of information that's coming from the beyond. Like the downloads are coming. The downloads are here. The downloads are like wanting to come through. They're wanting to bring you knowledge. They want to like activate your intuition and your psychic abilities. And somehow December 21st is an important day for you to You got to do some kind of activation. This moon is going to be a really good time to do an activation, to like meditate on prosperity, on how you want to bring that stuff into your life. But I think you're receiving the messages and they're wanting to come through right now. And so what you got to do is let go of any resistance that you feel and do some kind of meditation, and then write down what comes through in your meditation, because the Pisces energy definitely activates that. And then you get Vesta, which is the asteroid of the eternal flame, creativity, the passion of life. Whoa, I'm like yellow. The passion of life. And this is, I just turned like yellow like the fire. And devotion, what devotion does, it brings it straight to your heart. So when you connect to your heart space, all of these cards, like especially the Pisces, the Cancer, and the Jupiter ruled ninth house, the Sagittarius energy, and the devotion card of Vesta, those say, okay, your heart has to be in it, and your heart is in it. But I think that right now it feels like it's out there when you need to bring it here. And December 21st is going to be one of those important days that it will, hey, Valerie, it will activate and it will help you like, okay, like let's start kind of moving forward in a new direction, something more innovative. You may have to get ideas. You may have to write down ideas of how to get this off the ground. And it's going to be like a unique thing that you didn't really expect. There's something that you can't quite see yet because it's not here yet. So what it's saying, what the reading is actually saying, is to be prepared for when the ideas come through. Be prepared. Let me read your question one more time. Okay. Yeah. So definitely meditate, definitely connect, open up the higher centers, the higher chakras. Let's see what came through. 2 lunar mansions. You got Algarfa, which is about realization and desires. And the message is, if abundance is what you seek, your ambition must stream like a waterfall. That is Mars energy. And that is Saturn energy. That's Capricorn and Aries. So if abundance is what you seek, your ambition must stream like a waterfall. That is powerful. And you get Exaula, which is birthing and safeguard. So the message is, sacred is the divinity contained in your skin. The blood running through your veins is simply a miracle. These oracle cards are amazing. So trust. Okay, so when I hear those words, the sacred is the divinity contained in your skin. The blood running through your veins is simply a miracle. Ancestry, like DNA activation. All of those things are going to activate if you tune in. You got to tune in. So Monday is going to be a really good day to do that for everybody. Isn't it beautiful? Really powerful for all of us to tune in, get connected, like put our little feelers out, put our little antennas out and connect to this moon, because this moon is going to be about truth and abundance and knowledge and intuition, and our eye, the eye of Horus, like our third eye opening up, and us like standing up for ourselves in our power. And there's a lot of like higher vibrations, higher frequencies going on here that are needing a channel to come through. So the message is to like start writing down ideas, because the ideas are there. They're like floating in the ethers, and you just got to grab them. And you have to remember your divinity, and you have to remember that ambition is needed. Ambition is needed. So that means that you have to work hard. It's not just going to come, right? There's something that needs to happen. You need to work hard to make it happen. That's a powerful reading. So we've got Shirley next, and I'm going to go check the PayPal. Alexandra says, hello, thank you for this. May I receive a tarot/oracle? A Taurus, Gemini rising, and also an ox. Ooh, that's cool. The year of the ox is coming. So you can totally get a reading from me, and the way that you sign up is through my PayPal, which Wendy put up on the screen. I would love to do a reading for you. Where am I in my healing and using manifestation shows? It's a great question. I would love to do that reading. Okay, I'll check. I'm going to check the PayPal right now. You're welcome, Deepa. Yes, I love that. I love when it resonates. Okay. So we've got... Oh, wow, look at that. So after Shirley, we've got... Wow, a lot of people have signed up. Mary Ann is after Shirley. After Mary Ann, it's Alexandra. So that would be a yes on did I get the reading. And then it's Julene. Dang. All right, so I believe that's a cap. That's exactly 10. So we're done after Julene. Okay. I love your name, Alexandra, by the way. So you're on the list. So Shirley, we're waiting for Shirley's question. While we're waiting for a question, I'll kind of explain how this whole thing works. And also, we're good. Yeah, I think we're going to cap it. But yeah, so make sure you have your question ready and make sure that you're ready to copy and paste it into the chat when I call your name. So for example, Alexandra, copy that again and you're going to put it up when I call your name. Hello, Peter. How's it going? Also, make sure that you guys are listening on time, on real time, because if the little red line at the bottom of your video is not at the right spot, you could be watching in a delayed fashion. You could be delayed and then not actually answering my questions in real time. So, waiting on Marianne. If you have your question, feel free to put it up. And this is exactly why we want to make sure that you have your question ready so that we're not sitting here waiting for you to put your question up. So the rest of the list is Shirley is, hey Rebecca, Shirley is next, but I'm not seeing anything from Shirley, so we're going to go to Marianne. And after Marianne, it's Alexandra. And then it's Julene again. So we just got 4 more readings tonight. And then we're closing. We've closed the list. Thank you, Wendy. So yeah, make sure you got your question ready. And just when I call your name, throw it up. Throw it up. Make sure you guys subscribe too. And if you're interested, I am doing a holiday sale until Monday, through Monday. And what I have on sale are my basic birth chart readings for half off, my Astro-Compatibility readings for half off, my Etsy store. I have 70% off almost everything on there except the Zodiac necklace and the Moon Goddess necklaces, but those are 10% off. And the other thing is I have my modules 1 through 4 of my Aquarian Astrology course bundle on sale for $108 now. So those are available. Okay, what's up with Marianne's twin flame? How is he feeling about you? Let's find out. I love that, Valerie. How sweet. Oh, well, that's all good. Are you having fun, Rebecca? I hope so. Uranus comes out first. He's making himself hard, or is it a him? He's making himself a little hard to read. He's putting up this little wall. I'm just gonna say that right away. But let's see what we can get if we get some clarification. The cards are definitely coming out quickly. That's a good sign. Okay. Let's see. How is he feeling about her? How's he feeling about her? Okay. So here's what we got. We got Uranus, which is planet that rules Aquarius. We've got the vertex point, which is a karmic point. This is about synastry. It's about fated connections, and it also can be a turning point energy. You've got the north node, which is a good sign. That's destiny. That's like forward movement. You have the 11th and the 10th house. So the house of career and the house of friendship and sharing gifts with the world. And then you've got the square, which is an aspect. So here's what I see. So this relationship is definitely, there's something that you are learning. There's something that you're learning through it. Both of you are. The learning that's happening is, it's not always clear as to what exactly it is that's happening, but it's definitely, and this is what's coming through first. It's a relationship that is definitely destiny oriented, but it's also an unpredictable energy. So with Uranus coming out first right off the bat, that's what I was feeling. It's like Uranus Aquarius energy is very aloof. It doesn't like to be read. It doesn't like to be like, it needs to be unique. So if you try to read it, if you try to like predict it, it's just, they're not going to let you. And so that's where I was feeling the resistance. And then when the vertex card comes out, and it says, you know, this is a karmic point. This is about synastry too. And it's the north node comes right after. This is, okay, so what he can be feeling right now is there's definitely a deep connection, and I think he knows it. He knows there's a deep connection there. Blocked. What does that mean? Yeah, right. There's oh, you mean him, like he's blocking it. He understands it. But I think what he is doing right now is he's trying to see the bigger picture. He's trying to figure it out. It's like he doesn't want to come back down. He doesn't really want to come back down. I think he understands that this is something that's ultimately really good. It's ultimately like the relationship's ultimately really good for him. However, at this point, it's like he wants something different. He wants something unique. Something is not vibing, and so he's like, he wants to shake it off. It's a revolutionary energy. It wants to be independent. And so he might be seeing this as a challenge. The relationship might be challenging him a lot right now. And he's wanting to focus on career. And so maybe right now he's kind of enjoying, I don't know what's if you guys are together or not. The 11th house of friendship, that's the energy that he needs. He's not, I don't feel like a deep dive into a relationship kind of energy. I feel like kind of like more standing back and observing. That's what I'm getting. So hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that kind of gives you a little bit of insight. Like that's what I'm feeling. I'm describing what I'm feeling here. So let's pull an oracle card and see what we get from this. And Ixendora, make sure that you are watching in real time and that you're not watching on a delay. Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah, so he's like, yeah, he's focused elsewhere, you know. Okay, so you got Nashira, which is a star in the Capricorn constellation, Capricornus. So funny to say it that way. Here's the message. Overcome your concerns by embracing change. In the midst of confusion, one can also find purpose. Wow. Okay. Every single one of these oracle cards has come through with like the summation of the message. This is a deck. I'll grab it in a second. This is an amazing deck. So overcome your concerns by embracing change. The reason this is crazy is because Uranus is all about change. And revolution, and shit's about to change, like hardcore. So embrace the change in the midst of confusion, because when you embrace the change, you can also find purpose. And I just texted him all I want in his friendship right now. Whoa. Yeah. Like these cards, no joke. They're like sent from heaven. Okay. So Shirley, are you here? Okay, this is called the Astro Soul Oracle deck. And the little cards are the Ethereal Orbs Oracle deck. Astro Soul and Ethereal Orbs. Right now, though, I am going to tell you guys that, I mean, I got these before they did the lockdown. They come from the UK. I got these before they did the lockdown and they came pretty quickly. But then I ordered a second deck because I wanted the holographic one, which means I have an extra one, and that one's taking forever to get here, so it's a little bit like I don't know how long it's gonna take, but using them today, I'm like, wow, I freaking love these cards. Like I'm getting so much, so many messages out of them. Okay, you're welcome. So let's go to Ixendora. You want to put up your question, Ixendora, once again. And then after that, we have Julene. And if Shirley Hernandez shows up, you got it. Ethereal Orbs. Ethereal Orbs, Astro Soul. They have their own website. Like just Google it, Astro Soul Oracle deck, and it'll pop up. And then that same company sells both of the decks. They have this bundle called the Grand Trine Bundle. Let me show you what I got with it. So this came with it. It's like you can use this to place your cards on, and it's like a circle of stars. It's like my book. By the way, you guys, if you haven't gotten my book, A Circle of Stars, make sure that you do. Right now we have the ebook available. Everything's on my website. All the links are in the description. And if you haven't seen that I'm having a sale right now, make sure you check that out. All the information is on the description of this video. Yeah. So that was they call it their the Grand Trine Bundle or something like that. All right. So We're never going to get out of here tonight, are we? Ike's and Dora, are you here? Julene's probably sitting there like, I'm ready. We're waiting on Shirley Hernandez and Ike's and Dora and then Julene. Let me go check PayPal real quick, just because I want to make sure. Yeah, I don't think I have you seen a Shirley in the chat, Wendy? I'm like curious about that because I sure haven't. I don't know what I don't know what's going on with tonight. But I mean, this is crazy. I don't think I've ever like had this much of a thing with people being ready with their questions. Julie. I'm like, come on, come on. Okay, so I don't know what's up with Ike's and Dora, so what I'm going to do is go back and see if I can find her question and then just answer it. Thank you for this. May I receive a tarot/oracle? I am Taurus, Gemini rising, and also an ox. Where am I at in my healing and using my manifestation tools? Am I listening well and progressing? Okay, let's answer this question real quick. So we're doing Ike's and Dora's tarot reading or oracle reading. So the first thing I'm going to say, Ike's and Dora, about the energy of the ox is that we're moving into the year of the ox in February. So February is the Chinese New Year. And there's a really powerful new moon in Aquarius. That is the Chinese New Year and the year of the ox. So next year, this is a good thing. It's like an abundance thing. It's a prosperity thing to be in your year. I don't know if you knew that, but that's definitely important to know. And where am I at in my healing and using new manifestation tools? Am I listening well? Am I progressing? Okay. Did we do Sparky's reading yet? We did. See, that is how, okay. So that's how I know I'm like in the moment. Because I literally was like, oh my God, like, it's like the whole, like, I've not done the readings in order tonight. Like, it's just, the universe did not want that. But now I remember that we did do your reading, Sparky. Okay. So, okay, she was, am I progressing? Am I healing and using my new manifestation tools? Am I listening well? Am I progressing? Okay. So, thank you, Rebecca. So we've got the 12th house. Okay. That's a good sign. Stellium. That's a good sign. The moon. That's a good sign. Pallas Athena. That's another good sign. The sun, and check this out, lunar eclipse. All right. What just happened? Whoa, my brain's like overload. I'm having an overload right now. Okay. This is for Ike's and Dora. This eclipse is going to be really powerful for you for activating more of your psychic abilities and your intuition and your manifesting tools. Like if I could get like one more moon card, no, I'm just kidding. But seriously, you've got the sun. Okay. You've got the sun and the moon and the lunar eclipse card. I mean, what? that's intense. That's like eclipse. So this lunar eclipse is happening on Monday night. And it's a lunar eclipse in Gemini. It's a full moon lunar eclipse. And that's going to be major activation time. The answer is yes. The answer is yes, right? So you're asking, am I doing it right? And where am I at in my healing and using my manifestation tools? Am I listening well? And yes. The answer is yes. And then it's like, hey, how about check this out? Why don't you test them out with this full moon lunar eclipse in Gemini? Like that, because that's going to be the day to manifest for everybody. Is there a triple moon card in that? Yeah, right. So this is what happens. So now we get to the rest of the cards. Pisces, 12th house energy, psychic abilities, intuition, right? The moon, also about intuition. The stellium means that this is strong energy. And then you have like, okay, so what's the embodiment of the energy? And it's Pallas Athena, which is about inner wisdom. And the cool thing about the symbol of Pallas Athena is that it's just like the Ankh. Venus, the symbol of Venus, is also like the Ankh. But both of these goddesses have that like goddess Isis energy. So here's the message that's coming through. Connect to goddess Isis. Pallas Athena is like the warrior princess. She's like ready for battle. Pallas Athena, the embodiment of Pallas Athena, a really good example is Joan of Arc. Joan of Arc was the embodiment of Pallas Athena. She was the warrior princess, right? Well, she wasn't a princess, but like she was like straight up warrior. She fought for the French army. And so like bring your strength up. It's wanting you to like open yourself up, activate your strength, your goddess energy, goddess Isis. Practice with this eclipse because this eclipse is going to be aligned with Aldebaran and Antares, and those are 2 of the 4 royal stars in the sky, you guys. Royal stars. And Aldebaran is the card of abundance and manifestation. So you're doing amazing. You're doing amazing. Don't doubt your powers at all. Okay, we're going to pull an oracle card for you. But we'll be back next week. Yeah, right, Wendy? Okay, so let's get one more card. And then after this, we'll do Julene. So feel free to put up the information, Julene. Yeah, that's right. That's right. And then I don't know what happened to Shirley. Get the... No. Aldebaran. No. No. You just blew my mind. Like, what just happened? What just happened? Wow. Here's the message. Finding stillness is like sailing up a river. Chaotic at the beginning, peaceful towards the closure. That's crazy. So, you know what this has Abraham Hicks written all over it. Okay? Stop trying to go against the current. Even though this says finding stillness and it's like sailing up a river, it's chaotic at the beginning but peaceful towards the closure. So that's not the message I'm getting through this card. What I'm getting is for you personally, stop trying to row your boat up the stream and turn it around and go with the flow. And stop doubting yourself and stop doubting your abilities and start going downhill, going downstream, not upstream. Don't go against the current. You'll never get to the end. You'll never get there. It'll just be a struggle the whole time. So this is saying like turn the boat around and go down the river where you don't even have to paddle. because it's already going in that direction. And the downstream is abundance, it's flow, it's connection, it's everything you ever wanted. I don't think we could have pulled us. I think this is the most powerful reading of the night, even though they were all pretty good. So there we go. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you got a reading because that was epic. And we've got Julene next. We're still waiting on Shirley Hernandez. If you decide to show up, I'm going to check my email real quick just to make sure. So I might have gotten an email from this person saying she can't actually be here live, so we'll check it out. But I don't think so. Yeah, that was a crazy cool reading. Crazy cool. So I don't see an email. So so we're going to get Julene, and I think you're going to do a transit reading. And if Shirley doesn't show up, it's all good. I can figure that out afterwards. Yeah, wild is correct. So I think you were wanting to do a transit reading for your partner, if I remember correctly. But thank you, everyone, for signing up. I'm so excited. And I think a couple of people signed up for a natal chart reading, too, which is super cool. Yeah, like we had 2 people sign up tonight for astrology readings. I love that. For like my basic birth chart readings and stuff. Okay, somebody want to handle the Ike and Dora situation here in the chat, please? Oh, I did not. I missed it, but let me go check it out. Okay. Julene, I'm like sitting over here like, doo-doo-doo. Okay. My plan is to do the Venus class in December. So we will the details will come in the next like few days or so. But yeah, my plan is to do it in December, which I'm actually really excited about. All right, so let me pull this up. So we've got March 26, 1970. And the time is 11:18 p.m. And the location is Norfolk. Girl, you all over the place, Ike and Dora. You all over the place. Go get your reading. It was crazy. Sorry. I don't know where that came from. I'm like, you missed it? Damn. She's already flying off the planet. Okay, let me add the transits here. Okay, give me 1 second. I am going to share the screen now. It was an epic reading. Well, I could see her in the chat, so I was like, I'm just gonna do her reading, and then that came out, and I was like, damn. And then she's always like, she's still like floating in the ethers, like, where's my reading? Wow. So I'm not even making fun of it. I'm just like laughing because of the reading was like, I can't. This moon has already got her floating out there. Oh my God. All right, so here we go. You're right. Okay, so this is your partner's inner wheel, and then the outer wheel is the transit. So, so you want me to know about the moon for him too? This night, I think this moon's already like, I'm coming, incoming. Oh my God. Okay, so he has North Node Gem. No, he doesn't. Just kidding. He has North Node Pisces. Ooh, that's cool. So where is this moon gonna be going down? Okay, so the moon for him is gonna be happening in his. Oh wow. Okay, that's kind of cool. So the moon's actually gonna be happening in his 7th house. So for him, this is the house of relationships. So it's activating relationships for him. Like, okay, if this is your partner and this is a Gemini moon and it's intercepted in his 7th house of relationships, and all that means that, whoa, okay, have you gotten a compatibility reading? 'Cause damn, sister, that means that all of your Gemini energy, all that fucking 12th house Gemini is in his 7th house. So you like blast his 7th house. You're like, okay, I don't know why the words want to come out, but like perfect match, like if not a perfect match, you like activate it, like he's like, whoa, when he sees you. When it comes to relationships, he's like, damn, that's strong. But that's intercepted in his 7th house, means that it's very important. It's like destiny. It's like there's something really important here that you got, the work that you got to do, and you fit right there in his 7th house. All of it, all of that Gemini energy fits in the 7th house. You know? So we're a little outrageous open here. And it's going to get crazier. This is just Friday. The full moon's not till Monday. So, I mean, that's what I see, honestly. But then, so when you look at his 1st house, so if we look at the opposite, right, because the eclipses are going to happen in this dynamic, this duality, he has Sagittarius intercepted in his 1st house. Shirley's flying out there too. Like, God, can I make a crash landing at the end of the broadcast? Like, I got it. Here I am. I'm like trying to do readings for people that are like flying off into outer space. They're everywhere except here in the chat where they're supposed to be. Oh my God. So that means that the South Node total solar eclipse in Sagittarius is going to be affecting his self-identity. And that's going to be important too. So that's the dynamic for him. I think the moon cycles affect him always significantly, not always good. We're coming for you, Shirley. So that, I mean, that's the axis. The axis that these eclipses are happening on for him is his relationship and his self-identity. Like, that's going to be the activation. So this is a very personal thing for him. And then where that Aquarius energy is going to happen is in his 2nd house. Saturn and Jupiter are going to move into Aquarius, and that's activating his 2nd house of finances, but also, and values, and like what he values in the world, and what the material world around him, what feels like is important to him, discerning between those things, knowing what's of value to him, and then, but also is his own security, like his self-esteem. is also part of the second house. And so when that Saturn Jupiter like hop into Aquarius on December 21st, right after the eclipses, so seventh house gets blasted first, and then so relationships first, then his self-identity, and then the activation of the second house. That's the order that it's going to be happening in. And so it's going to like activate his desire to like get innovative, also about bringing money in too, getting more open-minded about it. That's how it's going to affect him. It's going to be powerful. Plus right now, this whole year, he's been dealing with all of that Capricorn energy in his second house, which is finances and value. So his job may have changed, the way he makes money may have changed, and so he's going to find a new way, and he's going to start moving in a new direction in terms of that when that December 31st comes in and that Saturn and Jupiter move into Aquarius together in his second house. And of course, that's going to affect you too, because that's, it's a relationship. Yeah, so that's what's happening. Wow. That's epic. That was really cool to be able to see that your Gemini energy fits exactly in his seventh house of relationships. Like when things like that land, so when you're talking about synastry, things land like that, that is like a perfect alignment in synastry. It's like almost like you were meant for him. So it's really beautiful to see that. Good. You're welcome. Yeah, it would be fun. And I'm not even doing a compatibility reading right now. I'm just doing a transit reading for him, but because I can do the astrology in my head, and I know that she has Gemini energy, wherever he has Gemini, that's going to be where all that Gemini energy is. Hers is going to be in his chart. And so then I can see it. It's all right there. It's crazy. Super amazing. Okay, we lost Shirley. I'll deal with that later. I'll send her an email or something. So thank you guys so much for being here tonight. It feels so good to be back in the studio and to get ready for this full moon lunar eclipse in Gemini. Check out the holiday sale that's going on right now. Details are in the description. Make sure you get on my email list as well. I do have a free moon astrology guide that you can download, and that gets you on my email list. So you can be in touch and you can be in the know. I send out every Wednesday a moon magic report, which is basically the astrology forecast or the astrology horoscope for the week ahead. So when you get on my email list, you will get that email along with a few other emails that I sent out. I don't send out too many, so don't get freaked out or anything. But I let you know when important things are happening and when, all that good stuff. So the sale goes through November 30th, and then on December 1st, I'm going to start offering the starseed readings. So if you're wanting to know starseed markings in your chart, like what's your star family, your starseed origins, where you come from, like when you incarnated on Earth, where were you coming from? We can see all of that in your chart. And I'm going to start offering those readings starting December 1st. For anyone who, those readings are for people who are kind of open to the idea of it, who are wanting to know more about themselves, their soul, their origins, and who feel like they're light workers or starseed beings that came from another planet or another dimension or another star system, and they're here to do the work. And so these readings are going to really help you activate your mission. If you're that, like more than a basic birth chart reading, because this is planetary mission. This is like galactic mission, and it'll help you to see like where are your gifts and where are your strengths and the energy that you're aligning with. And I'm going to give you guys an example on Sunday when I do the astrology reading. I'm going to show you guys my chart and show you where the starseed markings are in my chart to show you like how, because this is a good example of someone who's like living their mission and has stepped into their purpose, their starseed, their light worker purpose, and who's like fully living it. So that's how that's what the focus is. So if you're ready for that, and like that, it's really next level stuff. Like if there's, you know, people who are not open to the energies, who are not like, who don't like don't have third eye open and stuff like that, they're going to have a hard time understanding the energies, because they're so higher vibrational, higher frequency. But if you're a starseed, you're like, oh yeah, like it's natural to you, and you're like, yes, I need to, yes, please, let's go. Like that, there's no resistance to the knowledge that will come through. So if you feel like a starseed, that is like, just, you know, listen to your intuition, because honestly, you already intuitively know that you have starseed markings in your chart, and all you need to do is just discover where they are, so that you can channel that energy through everything you do. So yeah, this is what I came here to do. I'm telling you, like, these starseed readings and like helping people to truly understand their mission is what I literally came here to do. And it's no joke that this moon is exactly aspecting my 12th house and my connection with Aldebaran, my Venus, my prenatal solar eclipse, which I'll show you guys on Sunday. It's like, it's lighting up that whole area in my chart. So it's like this is a very important mission for me, to be able to do astrology readings for starseeds, to help them remember who they are, and step into their power and step into their mission. You're welcome, Mike Sandora. I'm going to have to send her a message. Lord have mercy, she's still flying in the ethers. Yeah, tell her in the chat, you guys. Is she seeing the chat? I'm so confused. I don't understand why people can't see that they're delayed. Okay. Yeah, the readings are going to be epic. So that's starting December 1st. They'll be available for sale on that day. And exactly like aligned with the moon, with there's like blowing up my 12th house. Yeah, it's just crazy. Probably not for a while, Julene, because it takes time to go through there. I mean, there's a lot of stars. There's a lot of stars, and there's a lot of information. I think eventually, like I did for your chart today, it was like there's just certain stars that like I'm really familiar with right now. But when I do the readings, I'm going to be like literally sitting down with like all of my notes and all of my information and all of the stars and the name of the stars and the stories. And when I get really familiar with all of it in terms of memorizing it, then I'll be able to, I know eventually, like for mini readings, I'll be able to look at a chart and be like I did today. I was like, okay, you got Aldebaran right there. You have, so, but not yet, until I really get like 100% comfortable with it and I can do it quickly. So right now there's kind of a lot of preparation that's going to go with these readings. But yeah, so. Okay. I thought maybe I was Shirley. I should send you mine. Yes. Yeah, it'll be really fun. No, she didn't. No, she didn't. She didn't, Wendy. She's watching this video in a different dimension. I'm pretty sure. All right, so I'm gonna Ixendora. Earth to Ixendora. I have already answered your question. I will put a time stamp on it in the comments of this video so you can find it more easily. good luck. All right, you guys. Love you. Don't worry, we'll figure this out. We'll figure this out. It's all good. But now when I go offline, the video's going to end and she's going to be like, what happened? Oh my God. Okay. So interesting. So thank you again, everybody, for being here, for wait, is she listening to it right now? The reading? I can't even handle this. Yes. Oh, she's listening to it right now. Maybe we should wait till she maybe I should stay so she just listens to the whole thing. Okay, love to all, Julene. Yes. Okay, so I'm just gonna, I don't want to cut her off now, and I feel bad. I'm not gonna cut her off, you guys. Okay, so she's probably not gonna watch the rest of the video, so we'll just kind of entertain ourselves as she's listening to her reading in another dimension and another timeline. And please don't laugh too much. But she's getting her mind blown right now, and I'm just gonna do a little collective reading for the rest of us. All right, so what do we need to know right now? So we're giving Alexandra some time to listen to her reading. But what does everybody here need to know that is watching this video right now in real time? Okay. Whoa. Okay, let's pull a few more. Well, this is kind of fun to watch her reaction. I'm not going to respond. It's crazy because she's like commenting, but I'm not like responding to her in real time. We're in the future. Okay, good. Oh my God. I can't do timestamps for everybody, but I was going to do timestamp for her because of the situation, but I don't normally, it would take me too much time. See, I told you guys, look at her comments. She's flipping out right now. She's flipping out listening to her reading. Deepa, stop. This was an epic night of readings for sure. I'm going to pull one more card for all of us here. We're in the future. Oh my God. Well, there you go. There you go. Like, Alexandra, this is Jai speaking to you from the future. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Oh my God. Okay, so here we go. Pallas Athena, just, oh God, I can't even handle it. Solar eclipse. There we go. Waxing gibbous, which is where we are right now. The moon is waxing gibbous. Lunar eclipse. 12th house. And Juno. I think I am Shirley. No, you're not. Okay. Maybe you are. Oh, well, it's okay. We'll figure. Deja vu. I think There's more than one person delayed, like, commenting. Okay. So, I mean, okay, this is crazy. Did you just hear the cards that came out? Okay, I can't even handle this. It's too funny. Look at this. Lunar eclipse and solar eclipse coming through. The waxing gibbous moon and the 12th house of surrender, and then Juno and Pallas Athena. You know what? I feel like, but you're here, Sparky. I feel like Juno. What? What's going on? Okay, I hope this doesn't happen like on Sunday night or Monday night, because I think I will die. So Juno and Pallas Athena, these two asteroids. Juno is the asteroid of marriage, but also the asteroid of soulmates. You know what I'm getting? So there's two like versions of the story, since we're talking about alternate realities and different dimensions here, which we are in this reading, this video. I feel like some of us, or maybe some of us, are activating both of these things. Some of us are activating just one of these things. So this is how we go out. So some of us are doing the Pallas Athena thing, where we're activating our power. Right now we're like, woof, you know, like we're standing up strong and we've got that Ankh energy. And that's us. This moon is really helping us to step into our power. And then some of us within that realm are finding our soulmate and connecting with soulmate energy. And I think that this moon, this eclipses, because like basically lunar and solar eclipse card coming out at the same time is like, it's saying this eclipse season is important. Yes, get it, girl. Get that Isis tattoo, girl. So this eclipse season is literally, oh God, what if she watches the rest of the video? She's gonna die laughing. So this eclipse, we love you too. This eclipse is going to activate sacred relationships and our inner power. This eclipse season is activating sacred relationships and our inner power. And it is literally like psychic energies, like blasting, opening up, activating. I mean, that's what's happening right now. That's what's happening right now. Hey, Jess. I haven't on the TV, so haven't been in the chat. What a night. Yeah, I know. This is crazy. Okay, I think she's done watching. You think we're good? We can close it down? Oh my God. But yeah, so, let's pull one from the little oracle deck. Well, then I guess I'm in for it. Aw, that's so cute. Best Friday night ever. You guys, this is so crazy. I can't even handle this. That is so cute. I'm so glad we waited for her to be able to listen to it in another dimension. Okay, so that is so cute. I'm so glad we waited. Okay. Hi, Addie. Welcome in. Thank you for coming in and saying hi. Yeah, you're welcome, you guys. Okay, so we got the fixed star of Atlas, which is the Hyades. So here's the message. Allow yourself to wander. Ooh, because your heart already knows the answers. Allow yourself to wander because your heart already knows the answers. We are totally bridging time. Allow yourself to wander because your heart already knows the answers. Whoa. Yes, yes, definitely join the Facebook group. I love these cards. These Shirley. What? Okay, it's fine. We're not going to try to understand what's going on right now. I'm not even going to try to understand what's going on right now. I am just going to say this is a crazy time we're living in. This is a crazy time we're living in. I mean, like this. So, all right, you guys. I think we're safe to end the broadcast now. But I love you guys so much. I hope that you all have a great rest of your evening. I hope that they are psychedelic, that you guys have a good weekend. I'm going to see you Sunday night. Don't forget that I have the sale going on and it goes through Monday, and then that's it. But then on Tuesday, the Starseed readings will be available on my website, and I will be sending out an email. Oh, and I will also be releasing the next podcast. Really quickly, though, for you guys that are here, just really quickly, if there was a topic that you want me to cover for the podcast, like just throw it in the chat right now. If there's just general sort of ideas that you have any, just throw them in the chat right now. I have an idea of what I want to record about, but I wanted kind of to give a shout out and see if you guys have any ideas for me actually before I go, and I'll write them down. This one goes in the library. Yeah, it does. It does go in the library. Yeah, you're welcome, Rebecca. And thank you, Wendy and Rebecca, for moderating tonight. You guys are amazing. Yeah, Starseed. So we did do the Starseed podcast with Erica Othen. So if you guys haven't checked that out, make sure that you check it out. She was totally going to fit in. I'm so happy, you guys. I am so happy. Sedona. Interesting. There's 23 in the chat. Well, either way, if you come up with an idea, I'm going to go. But if you come up with an idea and if you'd like to, everybody wants to talk about starseeds, then feel free to put it in the comments of this video. And I will be putting out that podcast on the full moon. The other midlife transits. I was thinking of, maybe I'll tell you. I was thinking of doing talking about the nodal axis and giving information about like the nodes and what they really mean and what does it really mean in terms of destiny. And so I was thinking of doing a podcast on that. Does that sound like something fun? I'll send you my list, Wendy. What up? What up? Mystery Science. Oh, go get a starseed. Yes. Oh, I'm so happy this is your first time, Mindy. Definitely get a chart. Ike Sandora, for sure. Please do. Please do. The nodes? Okay. So everybody's saying yes. Okay. So yeah, and they're all going to be awesome because I want to focus on astrology and I love to focus on teaching destiny divine. Okay. So I'm going to do I'm going to talk about the nodes, and give you some examples. I'm going to look at some charts too. And give you some examples of famous people with North Node, South Node connections. Okay. Love you guys so much. Thank you for being here, hanging out with me, making sure that X and Dora got her reading and we didn't cut her off. And holding space for the past while we're getting ready for the future. And I hope you guys have a good weekend. I'll see you on Sunday night. And yes, Sat Nam, you guys. Ciao.